Alright guys, how you doing today? Right now, I'm about to finish editing up a video. I just put a 6-inch BDS long arm lift kit on my 2012 Ram 2500. Figured I'd do a review on it, let you know what I like, what I don't like, fitment issues, any kinds of problems that I had. Gonna be in the video. It's not very long. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, this is the long arm kit. This isn't just the normal adjustable short arms. You know, I went with the 6-inch one with 37-inch tires. I wanted the long arm kit. I wanted it to ride well. I drive this thing every day. The day after I got this truck finished, I actually had to go trailer truck a couple hundred miles, so I needed it to work. Actually, I ran into a problem on my way there. Almost missed the turn, hit the brakes. Drive shaft dropped out. They do not supply you with a carrier drop bracket. In the instructions it says, you know, 6-inch, 8-inch might require a carrier drop bracket sold separately. You go on their website, they don't have it listed anywhere. It's not hard to fab one up. We did one at the shop, fabbed it up the next day. Luckily I had tools there. So like I said, I was a couple hundred miles away. Luckily I had tools there, dropped it, put a little bit of spacing on it with what I had in the truck at the time, put it back on and just drove it home easy. It drives okay. It doesn't drive like I envisioned it to. I figured that it would drive a lot better. It basically drives stock, just lifted up. You know, it's not as bumpy as it would be if you had the regular short arms, you know, at that angle. But it's not as good as you would think, as everyone seems to advertise for. And I even had the upgraded Fox 2.0 Adventure Series shock, so I didn't go with the cheap shit. I did upgrade. So the next few clips, you know, are going to be showing you what I like, showing you what I don't like, mostly what I don't like, because I'm impressed with the look of it. That's about it. Otherwise, it was a very expensive aesthetic improvement of the truck. So keep tuned. I'm going to finish this up, put a couple clips on, and edit this all together for you. Alright guys, here's my 2012 Ram 2500. 6-inch BDS long arm lift, 20 by 10s, negative 24 offset, 37 by 13.5-inch tires. Now this kit says you can do 4.5 to 5.5-inch back spacing on 37s. Now they also want you to take out the plastic trim, which I was not willing to do because I don't want my engine bay completely hogged up, you know, if I go off-road. So I ended up having to trim a little bit here. I trimmed this all nice like, so you can't really tell that was done. However, on the back, there is a lip that comes out, and I had to notch that out. It's not finished, it's kind of crude, but it doesn't rub much. You gotta have a little bit of rub yet. They also gave you bumper spacers, space the bumper out about 1.5 inches, and I think that would look stupid. You know, it's not a ranch hand bumper, it's a stock bumper. The spacers, you would bring your lip out here and it just wouldn't look right. So I was against doing that. I got the upgraded Fox shocks on this. So the long arm lift, as you can see, it wasn't a bad install. Some things were kind of aggravating. Wasn't overly bad. The backs, I still have to cut down the U-bolts. They give you super long U-bolts. Use the same kit with the 6-inch and 8-inch. One thing they do not give you underneath is a carrier drop bracket. I ended up fabbing up a carrier drop bracket temporarily until I get one nicely made. That was a quick job because the next day after I finished this, I had to go pick up a truck a couple hundred miles away. Now, Dodge's drive shafts, they run inherently short from factory. So even when you have the drive shaft as straight as possible, no lift, you're getting about 2 inches maybe into the spline in the female end. So you don't really have a whole lot of contact. They should be longer. My 2008, I actually had it lengthened because I don't like it. As you can see the back there, the Fox shocks. Other problems you have is with the e-brake cabling. They tell you to reroute it. It's kind of a pain in the dick, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta change up some brake lines in the back. thing that I don't like the most out of the kit is they give you this ghetto ass inch plus spacer for the front drive shaft. Now, the 8-inch kit, they have an indexer, the index transfer case, which is an okay idea. It's better than the spacer, but ever since we did this, I can feel a front drive shaft almost like a wiggle. Now this is absolutely tight. It's torqued all the way down to specs, Loctited, but you can still feel it. You can kind of hear a rattle, and I know that's where it's coming from because it's right under my feet. So I'm working with BDS now to figure out if they have any other issues with that. Here's your long arm setup. Right there in the center, that's the factory control arm mount. It doesn't require you take it off, and I'd rather not, because in case I sell the truck in the future, next owner might want to put it back to stock and I have all the stock components. So I don't want to cut them off. There you see the control arm some more. Now this kit says that it's good for 38-inch tires with 4.5 to 5.5 inch back spacing. Now, like I said, I got 10-inch wheels, -24 with a bigger 13.5-inch tire. Now, on 37s I rub, and I'm in the back spacing that I'm supposed to be. So I would not suggest going 38s. They absolutely make you take the plastic out. You have to do work with a pinch weld. You absolutely have to put the spacers on. I wouldn't recommend it. You know, as of right now, it just clears, and I mean it just clears. So it's not a bad kit overall. The truck looks pretty good. You know, I'm 5'8", and I come up to, my eyes are to the window here. You know, so it's a nice setup. It looks nice. It doesn't ride as well as I anticipated. I mean, it rides, I would say, equal to stock, but you know, stock, you got those little short arms. So like I said, it rides about equal to stock. I was hoping for it to ride a little better with the long arms. That's why you spend the extra $1,000. You know, they say it rides like a Cadillac, and I can say it doesn't. Unfortunately, it rides, you know, like it did before. Nothing special, not horrible. But like I said, and also with the drop bracket for the drive shaft, they don't even offer it on the BDS website. So it says it's sold separately. They don't offer it. And I'll tell you firsthand, if you don't have it, you won't be able to drive the truck. You'll have a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of drive shaft engagement. One time you hit the brakes hard, you're gonna drop the drive shaft. It's just simple. So this is the 12. So this doesn't have the leaf, or this has the leaf spring rear suspension, doesn't have the coil. So it might be better with the coils. And I'm not sure if the newer ones have the one piece, but this is also the quad or crew cab long bed. So yeah, just want to give a quick review. Let you know what I think. If you have any questions about the kit, let me know. I can try to help you out the best I can. I'll let you know what happens with the drive shaft, front drive shaft noise from BDS, and see what they have to say. Alright guys, thank you, subscribe, like the video.